and welcome to Wanderland. We are back in London, right next to Hyde Park at the Royal Lancaster Hotel for afternoon tea. So come along with me and let's see what we get up to down the rabbit hole together. So I made it into the Hyde lobby bar at the Royal Lancaster Hotel, right next to Hyde Park. It was a last-minute reservation, so I was very happy to receive one. Little crazy plans went awry, and I was able to find a new place. So I booked this on the app Open Table, and I was able to get in within the hour. So thank goodness for the Open Table app. I will definitely leave the link down below and a picture of what it looks like for sure, because they have helped me out more often than not. Here's my setting for afternoon tea at the Hyde lobby bar in the Royal Lancaster Hotel. Look at these beautiful, beautiful white roses. This is really nice. It's already starting out very well. There's not a lot of people here. It's just a lovely, lovely venue. Here's my menu at the Hyde lobby bar. So the atmosphere here is really relaxed. It's not a large place, but it's all in white marble with gold accents. And it looks like there's a hive right above me, a honeybee hive, and it's beautiful. There's lovely glasses hung with a glass station. How am I supposed to pronounce that? And all the cakes under dome. And look at this beautiful Posia roses. Just nice. Just simple touches like real roses elevate the whole experience. And I noticed that there's a lovely jazz music playing above, and already the staff have been very, very attentive, very smiley, and very accommodating. So I think today is going to be a very nice, unexpected afternoon tea. Afternoon tea here at the Hyde lobby bar is Monday through Friday, £39 a person, and then it goes up to £45 Saturday and Sunday. It looks wonderful. We can also add, if you want to make it extra special, it says, for a Laurent Perrier Brut Champagne for £16 a glass, or if you'd like the Rosé Champagne for £19 a glass. They also have Chapel Down Vintage Reserve 2019. Now that is a sparkling wine that is made here in England. So I've decided I'm going to go for English rabbit juice today. So I've not tried Chapel Down before properly, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it does say that it is sustainable. So that's even better, I believe. So the Royal Lancaster in London afternoon tea. We have savory sandwiches, a selection of traditional sandwiches, chicken, onion, and mustard salad on white bread. We have roast beef with horseradish cream on granary bread, smoked salmon with cream cheese and chives on wholemeal bread, an egg mayonnaise and watercress salad on wholemeal bread, and a cucumber salad butter with white bread. We also have some scones coming, warm homemade scones served with clotted cream and a selection of preserves. For the sweet selections, we have the Lancaster Rose, which is raspberry and lychee mousse, raspberry crunchy crust, and apple flour. We have a beehive, honey whipped panna cotta, caramelized pear, and lemon butterscotch. Ooh, that sounds lovely. A mango and coconut opera with pandan rice cake, coconut mousse, and a mango flan. And the last one is a chocolate ganache cake. Dark chocolate cake, Earl Grey tea, chocolate ganache with Earl Grey jelly. It all sounds wonderful. Here's my Chapel Down. I'm really looking forward to trying this. Here's the hive that I was telling you about. I'm going to have to ask what the meaning of the hive is here. Cheers! Not too bad. I think Chapel Down is going to be just fine. So I'm looking through the different kinds of teas. They also do have a vegan afternoon tea. And let's see what else. We have different kinds of the drink tea, obviously. It's Camilla's Tea House selection. They have white teas, they have oolong, green teas, all different kinds, and also black teas. And they have just the traditional ones, including lovely Earl Grey. You know, everybody knows Earl Grey, but also some Darjeeling and Lapsang Souchong and rose tea and Christmas tea. So all in all, this looks like a very, very nice place to be and to spend a lovely afternoon with you. For my tea selection today, I'm going to have Camilla's Welcome Tea. It says it's a delectable and refreshing combination of white tea and a fragrant and succulent apricots, reminiscence of summery orchards around the delicate jasmine underneath and warming ginger. A light golden infusion with soft texture that will refresh and soothe your senses. Sounds wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm finding it a little difficult to read the menu. It's very, very light print, and I think it's a bit darker in here. So,
as you see, we have the bees here and the flowers that assemble also the park because we are in front of Lancaster. So we have the gardens over there, and the bees, like I've mentioned, is because we have our beehive. We produce our own honey, so that's why we have this small details with the bees all around the cafe and the hotel.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for explaining this.
See our logo that is We Always Care. We always care about our guests and obviously our co-workers and the environment, and it's kind of like everything.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. I have my Camilla's Welcome Tea right now. Oh, and you can smell the apricot infusion of it. Oh, it's just so very nice. It's a lovely color of golden too. So I asked my server about all the different bee things wherever I see, including the ceiling like I showed you. And also she pointed out the sugar has hives, and the tea tray, which you saw, has bees, and there's there's one of my sweets that has the bee symbol too. And she said because this hotel is a sustainable hotel, and they also have their own beehives in the hotel, that if you stay here you can see them, and they serve part of the honeycomb for breakfast. But she did say that some of the honey that they produce here will be inside of my honey dessert. So one of the panna cottas has honey that is made right here at this hotel. And also there are worker bees here, which is wonderful. I always like to ask, to see the connection of things. So that is why the Royal Lancaster Hotel at the Hyde Room is why they have so many bee things here. Makes sense to me.
Over here.
Okay.
I go.
After you.
So this is the corn-fed chicken with turmeric and onion. This is the cucumber with salted butter. This is the roast beef with whole radish on the granary bread. And this is smoked salmon with cream cheese. And this is the egg mayo sandwich with the white bread.
Beautiful. And what do we have up here?
Over here we have the Lancaster rose. This is made with apple and golden leaves. Everything is eatable. And then you're gonna see a pink mousse over here. This is made of raspberry and lychee.
Beautiful.
Then we have our beehive, this one over here. The beehive is a honey whipped panna cotta and caramelized pear. And like I mentioned, the honey is tea. We produce our own honey because we try to be a sustainable hotel. And this is the pandan cake. This is made with rice, coconut cream, and the top layer is made of mango.
Wow.
And this is our dark chocolate ganache cake that is being made also with Earl Grey.
Beautiful.
And this is gonna be waiting for you for the scones, the traditional cottage cream, and the jam.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Perfect.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Here's a little close-up of my sandwiches. Aren't they just beautiful? And as you know, I'll be sharing them with you as I go through them myself. And look at how beautiful the sweets are. Absolutely glorious. I mean, honestly, with the gold leaf, it's just beautiful. So far, so good. I am really, really enjoying myself here. So my first selection is a chicken, onion, and mustard salad on white bread. It looks really full and the bread is nice and soft. The onion in it really made the sandwich. Chicken salad to me can be a little bland, but with the onion included it's beautiful. The bread was nice and soft. There's a generous amount of filling inside of the sandwich. I'm really pleased. A lovely start to my afternoon tea. It's 1:35 right now on a Thursday afternoon. I'm noticing that the area is now starting to get filled up with both clients. There's a lot of people having business meetings in here. There's a few tables having afternoon tea like I am. But yes, it's starting to fill up. I think because it's probably a business type hotel. It might be. There's a lot of business being transacted here. But yes, so my reservation was for 1 o'clock and it is starting to get busy. So something to consider on your timings and when you want to book. My next sandwich is cucumber with salted butter on white bread. There we are. Smells nice and fresh. Once again, the bread is super soft, very nice. It has not been setting out at all. So let's try it. So the cucumber with salted butter. Now, a few teas ago, I reported that a lot of sandwiches made in the UK, they have a spread of margarine to keep the fillings from permeating the bread. And I don't really care for the margarine because it tastes like a funny taste in your mouth. But this, it's salted butter. The salt really elevates that cucumber and it makes it so very nice. So another really nice tea sandwich. I'm very pleased with it. So I just wanted to let you know, I asked the question, the afternoon tea question, if I like an extra sandwich, is that possible? Or, will there be a charge? And the nice lady said, if you want one or two little finger sandwiches, that's not a problem. But if you want a whole plate, of course, there will be a charge. But generally, I don't ask for anything else unless it is one of those sandwiches that knocks my socks off. So it's a very, very generous selection that I have. I just like to know so I can tell you guys, definitely. But so far, so good. I have no problems at all with this afternoon tea here. The Royal Lancaster Hotel is lovely. My next sandwich is roast beef with horseradish cream on granary bread. There it is. Ooh, you can really smell that brown granary bread. Horseradish looks nice. Let's hope it has a good punch. It has the horseradish punch. Seriously, lovely sandwich. This is so much more than I was expecting it to be. This really taste of horseradish with that roast beef. Lovely, lovely sandwich. So it goes to show you, you do not have to go to the popular afternoon tea houses and hotels. There might be a hidden gem just right under your nose. So keep along following me and we will find them together. This is turning out really amazing. So I'm thinking this roast beef with horseradish cream is probably going to be the winner at the Royal Lancaster Hotel. It's beautiful. And this will probably go down with one of my favorite tea sandwiches here that I've tried on my journey to find the best afternoon teas in and around London. Absolutely. This is right up there. I'm so pleased with it. Cheers. So far, so good. We're almost at halftime. My next sandwich is egg mayonnaise with watercress salad on granary bread. Here we are. Looks lovely. Perfect. Let's try. You really can't go wrong with egg mayonnaise. It's one of my favorite tea sandwiches, and it's just lovely. There's flavor to it. It's just nice. The bread is still soft and spongy, and I'm so pleased with it. A very, very nice traditional afternoon tea sandwich. Alas, we've come to our last sandwich. It is smoked salmon with chive cream cheese on granary bread. It looks lovely. There's definitely a double layer of smoked salmon, so it's beautiful. This is one of the best smoked salmon sandwiches I've ever had here in London. Definitely double layer, so you really taste the beautiful smokiness of the smoked salmon. There might be a tie today between smoked salmon and the roast beef with horseradish. Beautiful, beautiful sandwich. So all of the savories here have been extraordinary. I've really enjoyed them. They're rather traditional, like it said in the menu, but with a little twist with each of them. And I am pleased as punch. It's been fabulous. And Royal Lancaster Hotel in London by Hyde Park, you are doing a fabulous job for me. And I will say, smoked salmon, it goes with English sparkling wine just fine. In going against traditional lovely afternoon tea, I am now going to declare this time halftime. It's time for scones and clotted cream and jam. So it's now time for scone and clotted cream and preserves. I've got a beautiful scone right here. It is glistening, and I'm going to open it with my hands. Perfect. Now I do have a beautiful scoop of clotted cream, and I will be taking a scoop and putting it on my side plate. We must make sure that we do the proper presentation. And today we have strawberry preserves, and it is made here at the hotel. Here's my strawberry preserves, and I will take my separate spoon and put it up on my plate. Now I feel if you're dining by yourself, like I am right now, there really isn't a problem with taking it out of the dishes. But for sake, I am going to do this the proper way today. And I have a beautiful warm scone. I'm very excited about this. I'm going to take a little piece of it, and I'll put a bit of clotted cream upon it and a bit of jam. Oh, it smells delightful. And I'm going to try it. Very, very nice. The scone was light and fluffy, and it was warm, which is always exciting. Nice and spongy on the inside, and it did have raisins in it, which I really enjoy. Yeah, the jam was beautiful, very strawberry, very fresh tasting, very homemade tasting, and of course, lot of cream is just fabulous. So, another winner, another winner. So my first of the sweets is a mango and coconut opera. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it. Oh gosh, this is not how it should be. Mango and coconut opera. And this has pandan rice cake, a coconut mousse, and a mango flan. So we'll try this right now. That was lovely. It was so light with that coconut. And then the mango gave it a beautiful, beautiful punch. That was a lovely, lovely little bit of sweet. Beautiful. That mango really elevated the taste palette of that. Very, very nice. So the mango and coconut opera really was lovely, and these little discs, they taste like they were infused with mango, and then there was the lovely sharp taste of proper mango fruit. It's a beautiful, beautiful little sweet. And here is the Lancaster rose. Isn't it just beautiful? It is raspberry and lychee mousse, raspberry crunchy crust, and apple flour. So incredibly beautiful. And it tastes of apple, or smells of apple rather. And did you notice that there is gold leaf in it? We'll show you again. There it is. Isn't it gorgeous? I'll have to try it now. I don't know if you can see this, but look. I have gold leaf. And I'm going to eat the gold leaf. And it's gone. This beautiful Lancaster rose, as soon as I cut into it, it just collapsed. But here it is, the raspberry mousse with apple. This was delightful. The apple rose petals were still crunchy and so juicy. And the raspberry mousse was very tart. What a gorgeous, gorgeous little dessert. It's beautiful as well as delicious. What a great place for afternoon tea. Absolutely. So this was a very hard decision. I like to usually end on the most positive note that I can imagine it being. So it was between the beehive and the chocolate ganache cake. I'm going to try the beehive first. It's so beautiful. I hope it is as good as I think it's going to be. There we go. It is the beehive, and it's made with honey. Ooh. There it is. It's made with honey from the group of bees that live at this hotel. I cannot wait. It is a panna cotta. It is honey whipped panna cotta with caramelized pear and lemon butterscotch. Wow. So I'm going to use my knife and fork. And it also does have some gold leaf as well. Oh, I just touched it to my knife and fork and it just dissolved. I cannot wait to try this. So let's see what it is like. Oh, look at this lovely mousse. If you like honey, you will be so impressed with this dessert. The panna cotta is so light. It's just gorgeous. But then there's that hint of proper honey. It's that undertone of real beautiful honey. I am properly amazed at this place. Seriously, I have not had any downtime at all. It's been up, up, up every single thing that I've tried today. So the panna cotta beehive, there's like this beautiful caramelized base that it's sitting on too. So it just crunches. I can't even tell you how amazing this dessert is. It is beautiful. I would come back to the Royal Lancashire Hotel for this dessert. Beautiful. 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 Did you see what I did? Beautiful. Cheers. I have one more sweet to go. So unfortunately, I am down to the end of my sweets. So we have a dark chocolate ganache cake with Earl Grey tea jelly and Earl Grey tea chocolate ganache as well. So you can see it. He looks completely deep and rich and gorgeous. So I figured that I'd keep him to the end. And then I will let you know who wins. Who is going to win? Here you go. I've got a little bit of gold foil as well. It is beautiful. Very dark and very moist and very, can chocolate cakes be succulent? But it seems succulent. Even though it's wonderful, I will tell you, the beehive has won. The beehive. That honey panna cotta has won. All in all, I have had a magnificent time at the Royal Lancaster Hotel for afternoon tea. It has been wonderful. There has not been one low point in the whole time that I've been here. Wanted to let you know that they have afternoon tea from Monday through Sunday, and it's from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So make your reservations and you will not be disappointed. Absolutely not be disappointed at all. If you happen to be coming in from Paddington Station, it's about a 4 or 5 minute walk. Very easy to find right by Hyde Park. So I just received my check for afternoon tea at the Hyde Lobby Bar at the Royal Lancaster Hotel. Afternoon tea during the weekday is £39. My Chapel Down Vintage Champagne sparkling wine was £75. There is a 12.5 service charge, which is $14.25. So my total came out to be $128.25. I've had the best service here, the nicest wait staff, excellent food, comfortable surroundings. People have been great here. It's starting to get very busy in the dining room, but all in all, such an exceptional experience. This is not even where I was supposed to be today. So sometimes when you don't plan things, they turn out even better. So thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up with my afternoon tea and Disney and other kind of experiences. Please like and subscribe, and please leave notes down below if you'd like me to visit different places in London or anywhere. And if you have any suggestions, I'm open up to them as well. I will always take any kind of, constructive criticism. We're not perfect, are we? We are only who we are, and we can only be who we can be. So with that, thank you for coming with me down the rabbit hole once again and into Wanderland. Cheers, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.